All right. Let's see. All right. Okay. So anyway, just a quick pop up. Just trying to do a little bit of creating, and if anybody wants to hang out, I'm trying to go in between a lot of situations on YouTube. There's a lot of people going live. It's crazy. So I'm gonna just pop on for a minute and doing a little knitting, and that's what I feel like I'm gonna do today, just to kind of keep things moving. Let me see what we got here. We have. Ooh, I gotta turn that light down a little bit. We got Gloria. Hey, good morning. How are you? Yeah, I'm just getting a little screen time in today and doing a little creating while I have a quiet moment at the house. How are you doing? What are you up to? You can share with us. And let me fix this light. It's funny, like every time I turn this light on, it gets it's really bright today. So let me turn this down a little bit. Yes. Oh, there we go. Yeah. Look a little ghostly, but that's better. Okay. Awesome. But anyway, good to see you, Miss Gloria. What are you working on? Even though I hate to ask that question because everybody asked that question. I just wanted to ask something different. Yes. But oh, what I have to tell you, I did actually finish one of those ruffle hats. So you'll be proud. I can't believe I actually did it, but I finished it. I have to sew in all the ends. There's a few ends and it's looking a little, so I got to fix that. But other than that, that was kind of exciting. I was very excited to finish that. Yes. So that's pretty cool. So, like I said, I'm just making a little stockinette thing. And let's see. Gloria said, oops, I'm blocking. Oh, I'm good and you at work eating. Oh, nice. You're not doing anything. Okay, cool. Nice. Are you working a full day today or do you do part-time? It is almost 9, yeah. That's why I figure I'll just do a little bit. Yeah, there's just been so much live streaming. Like it's hard to get in. It's hard to get any in. So I figure I'm gonna do it now, free moment. And I'm gonna try to do a little. My plan today is just to get a little workout in and do some things like that. But yeah, this is like a weird time of day to come on. Probably not the best, but it is what it is. But anyway, I'll just show you what I'm working on. This is just a little washcloth there. Yep, and that's it. Nothing real exciting there. Mm-hmm. Let me see. Very good. Yes. But anyway, good to. Oh, you get off at 5, so you're doing a full day. Yeah, I remember those days. Oh boy. Okay, 8:30 to 5. Yeah, that's a long day. I don't know how I did it like for so long. So now I'm like a hot mess. Like I don't even know how to do that anymore. Cuz it's been a while, yeah. It's always like sort of had part-time stuff lately. Yeah. So there's that. Let's see. Yeah, it's a full day. It's cool. How's the weather over there? I heard it was snowing in Pittsburgh yesterday. I'm like, oh my gosh, that is absolutely horrendous. You know what I mean? Yeah. So hopefully you guys didn't get that because I know you guys get pretty scary weather over there. So, but I figure, yeah, I'm just doing a couple little things before I get started. Yeah, for the day, and then I have to do some work, like everybody, housework and things like that. Yeah, did the dishes, all that fun stuff. Put stuff away, but I need to do, I got to do more things like that. But I'm just, yep. Oh, Mary Bell, good morning. Good to see you. Haven't seen you in so long. Good. Good to see you. Yes. Awesome. So what have you been up to these last? I mean, I saw you in somebody's live stream a couple days ago, and I said it's been a while. And there's Aisha. Good to see you. What are you up to? I'm just sort of killing a little time this morning. Yeah. So I'm knitting today. So this is just a little knitting. And this is stockinette stitch. So, but this is very curly. I made a boo-boo. I should have put a little border on there, but it is what it is. This is just a little washcloth. There we go. And stockinette stitch. So that's not too bad. Yeah. It's a little cotton. But thank you. Yeah, just a little cotton. Nothing else. Yeah, I've just been doing a lot of crochet this month. And so I'm sort of giving my hands a little bit of a rest because the knitting isn't as quite as hard on my hands. So I'm just sort of doing a couple stitches here. And I started a new crochet group, so we met yesterday, and we still only have 2 people so far. Oh, craft fair! Ooh, that's really exciting. Yeah, I have not done a craft fair in so long. Yes, that's cool. That's pretty good. Yeah, I haven't done that. I said I have to do that. I do have not a lot of stuff, but I have probably 10 items I could unload for sure. Yep. So anyway, so there's Mary Bell. Let me put your thing on the screen. You got Miss Gloria, and there's Aisha. Yeah. So I saw your giveaway. That went really well. Did you get a lot of entries? Yeah, my husband said no more stuff, So I have to sort of hang out. And we got Netta's Nest. Hello. Yeah, I figure I'll pop in between. There's so many people on YouTube. It's just like you know. I'm trying not to clash, but you know what I mean. Too much. Yeah. But anyway, good morning, Netta. How are you? It's great. Good to see you. Yep. Let me see. I put that up there. I did. Yep. Okay. Awesome. Yep. So just hanging out today. Just hanging out. Let me see if I can. Trying to just watch my stream on both sides. Yeah, salutations. Yeah, I missed my Monday. I was going to do my little Monday live, and I just missed it. Let me hit escape here. There we go. Let me see here. I can do one thing. I'll do this since to make up for the yesterday. I said, oh my gosh, I can't believe yesterday just got away from me, and I had so many things going on. Like everybody, everyone's busy. Like I'm no more busy than anybody else. But it just seemed like yesterday just got by me. And my husband was saying, oh, I have to do X, Y, and Z. So we did little bit of running. And before you knew it, it was like 5 p.m. And I went, you know. Yes. Let's see if I can find this thing. I was going to talk about this yesterday and I just didn't. All right. Yeah. Oh, this is the one I like. I'm going to come back to this again. Courage. I talked about this on my other live stream, but I'm going to share this. And let's see if this works. All right. So we got, not the end. Hello. Good morning. Just stop, give a like. Yeah, I can't stay. Have to fix breakfast. I got you. Yeah, this is random. And let's see. I'm trying to keep up and show love to many. Yes, it's very hard, Netta. I will say. It is hard. And I've been doing the same. And I think that's the problem. I mean, it's good, but it's also bad because we've been doing a lot of, I'm running around also. And I feel like I'm just running around too much. And not really accomplishing, as much as I need to. So my husband's like, girl, you got to get your act together. All right. So here's I'm loving this quote. This is talking about courage. So anyway, there it is. It says, you can't cross the sea merely by standing and staring at the water. Now, I will not mispronounce this poor man's name, but Mr. Tagore, looks like. And that's just basically saying, you have to, produce some action in order to make some change, So I'm always thinking about this because I'm like an overthinker a little bit. And so you can't cross the sea merely by standing and staring at the water. I love that quote. And that's one I really enjoy. So just a little food for thought, for today. We got Bronze. Hello. Good morning. Yes. So anyway, I just popped on to try to do a little something this morning and, get the day started and trying to keep, myself positively motivated. And hopefully, that'll rub off on other people too. But I appreciate everybody coming in because, there's a lot of places you can be right now. And then Nightbot's dropping sort of my my health thoughts, at least over the last maybe 3 to 6 months, because there's been a lot of I don't know if you've noticed, but there has been a lot of just a lot of really weird food in in the stores, and a lot of processed food. And so my husband and I have been really on this road to try to get rid of processed food, or trying to eat as little of it as possible. I guess that's what it is. Not get rid of, because you really can't. But there's, oh, Angie, welcome in. Yeah, so that's, oops, wrong one here. I didn't mean to put that there. There's Angie. There we go. Oh, Nightbot, can I drink my coffee? Actually, I'm drinking some right now. I'm Mary Bell. Anyway, there's Angie. And then let me get Bronze. Hello. He's saying hi to everybody. Yeah. So coffee actually has antioxidants in it. Antioxidants in it. As long as you don't put like a pound of sugar in it. Yeah. Because the biggest thing, like I said, my rants that I've been doing on my channel is try to minimize your sugar intake. And that means like a lot of not that there's anything wrong with bread, but like a lot of the food that we have has hidden sugar in it. And that's a really interesting thing to take a look at. In fact, my husband wanted some ramen noodles yesterday, and there were a couple of different sugars in there, and I was shocked. And I went, oh no. Now I know those aren't the best for you, but every now and again, I think for him that's his comfort food, and he'll eat it. So I just I begrudgingly give it to him, even though I know it's not the best for him. So I just went, and there's like 2 or 3 sugars in there that I went through. I just read the ingredients. And if you look at the ingredients on a packet of ramen noodles, it's about this thick, tiny, small print. So yeah, take a look on those. It's very interesting. And there's Kenneth. Good morning. Thanks for stopping in. I know you're on your way to other places, but I appreciate stopping in. So I only had a couple of minutes. Oops, I keep knocking my little thing here off. I have my camera like attached to my little table here, and it's got a little, I guess, the spinner or the nut, to attach it to the table. But the one piece is kind of loose, and I don't know why they make the one piece very loose, but the rest of it is like a huge vice to the table. But anyway, so there's that. Yes, and Ned is saying, let's see, that's funny. I'm here staring at the lake. It's chilly here in Florida. Oh, you're lucky. I would love that weather. Yes, I better get out of this car and get walking, and I'll be listening. Yes, and I'm going to do a little bit of that later on, because I'm trying not to be so chubby or fluffy. Yep. And then Kenneth saying hi to everybody. Well, good for you. And Lisa, you're up. Yeah, I saw your show, one of yours yesterday. I forget what time it was, but I was watching you last night, but I didn't kind of sleep watching. But it was good. It was good. And thanks for popping in. And okay, come on, Slowpoke. Yeah, everybody's saying hi. But yeah, so anyway, I like I said, I appreciate y'all stopping in. There's so many people on live streaming right now. It's just really hard to find a little space. So I'm just popping in where I can, and when I have a few minutes. Yes. And then Kenneth saying hi to Lisa. That's nice. So Lisa, I'm doing a little knitting today. And just a little stockinette. And there you go, a little stockinette. It's a little curly. I should have left that little border on the bottom. Did not, but this is just a washcloth, nothing fancy. Yep. So I know Lisa's been busy. I've been watching her. She's been doing a lot of projects. It's awesome. And Kenneth is a great supporter. Thank you so much. And I'm trying to think any other announcements. What am I doing? So it's later on today. I might do a little walk outside if it's not too chilly. And I have some appointments, so my husband, I'll take him over there, and then I might walk while he's in there. Because a lot of times he likes me to listen to what the doctor says or whatever. And but I think today I'm good. Like I should be okay. I can just leave him. So anyway, there's that. So I'll probably do a little 20-minute walk today, 30-minute walk. And I'm gonna try to keep doing more and more of those as I can, because it's hard. It's really hard, and I'm trying to just get myself, just a little more fit, because this hobby does not lend itself to exercise at all. Oh, happy Wednesday! That is right. Ooh, Australia's crazy. Good for you. Is it almost lunchtime? You're getting close to lunchtime, right? I'm thinking. Yeah. There's Nifty. Hey, I just popped on, but thanks for coming in. Hey. So just doing a little knitting and trying to rest my hands because the crochet's been a little rough. I was working on this blanket, and even though I don't pull on the yarn so hard, I just, I can tell my fingers are starting to become fatigued. Oh, it's AM. Ah, at least I'm never gonna get this right. It's 12 a.m. I swear you've been up for like hours. Ew, AM. Okay, so I'm bad. Oh my gosh. So I gotta fix my AM and PM now. See, I got the right time. Just AM. Okay. Oh, so yes, yes. Well, midnight snack. Yes, it is a long way off. So yeah, that's pretty cool. So I'm just doing a couple of minutes just to get a few little bit of hours. You've been up for 8? Yeah, I know, because like I said, you were up. I saw you in a couple of live streams last night, and I was like, girl, she does not sleep. So then the question is, what size hook? Oh, it's just an eye. I think I'm using an eye hook, and it's not because of just because I've been really doing a lot of crochet, so I really have to sort of back it off a little bit. So that's what I do. So I'll knit a little bit just to give myself just a little bit of a rest. But yeah, that's the size, Nifty. Yeah, I use a bigger hook. Yeah, 3 live streams yesterday. That's what I thought. Okay. And then midnight stack. Yeah. So anyway, um, but I think I've been really doing too much, and I'll be honest, because I had a group yesterday, and all weekend I've been crocheting on off and on. I mean, I did skip Sunday a little bit. I think I did 1 row, and then yesterday I did 1 row of my blanket, and this blanket is huge. It's getting big now, and I'm trying to get it done, but I think maybe it's the stress. Like I'm probably doing this. So yeah, I just have to watch my hands. I'm afraid. I'm trying not to get like carpal tunnel or anything like that because crochet is pretty repetitive, and I don't know why it can be so hard. Maybe it's the tension. I don't know. It could be me. I don't know. Yeah, it's weird. Yep. And there's Huga Homestead. Hello. But yeah, Lisa's been doing a lot of live stream. Yeah, and so it's funny, Lisa. So I've been doing like shorter ones, and you kind of get on and get off. You make your point, and then you move on. And I've been trying to do that, like not spend so much time on the computer. Just trying to make that balance. Balance, creativity. Because the thing is, I'm going to be crocheting or knitting anyway. Sort of in between everything. But I've just been doing my darndest to try to knock out a few and go through all this yarn and stuff that I have. So unfortunately, then what that means is you do a lot. Yeah. And maybe too much at one time. So, but I've been trying to do a little bit of editing also. And there's Gloria's link there. If you want to link up with Gloria, Miss Glow's Crochet Creations. I love that name. So, but that's what I'm doing. And I did a little teaching yesterday, although I didn't have to do anything because the young lady that I was with remembered her crochet. She said, once I showed it to her one time, she was like, oh, okay, I got it. And she was perfect. She did the single crochet in the chain, and it had a nice tension. It was beautiful. In fact, it was better than probably my first one. So I was kind of, I was like, okay, you don't need me. I'm just here to watch. And that's what I did. There's Nana Michelle. Uh-oh. Yeah, you fall asleep. Yeah, right. That is correct. Oh, a yarn sale? I may. Yeah. I haven't really talked to like Melanie and VJ and Angie. I haven't really talked to them about that. But I have to get like I said, I just don't have my act together. And that's the whole thing. I want to make sure that I have at least enough stuff to sell. But I do. Like I can totally remove some things. I have a lot of books. Like I need to probably wade through some of those and let those go. Some yarn, obviously, because this yarn hasn't moved behind me. Yeah, it's sad. But then Michelle said, hi, Lisa, I fall asleep to you and wake up to you. Yeah, that's not crazy. Yeah, Lisa does not sleep. So, so I was teaching crochet, Nifty. So what had happened was, so all the libraries in my area have a crochet / knit group, and not all of them, but a lot of them did. And so, long story short, the library that's closer to my house had a group, but it just imploded. So anyway, when we were knitting, so we had a knitting group, we had a crochet group first, and only 3 or 4 people came, one of which was myself, and we couldn't get any new people, younger people in there. And then what happened was it just imploded, and people just stopped coming. And so then about 6 or 8 months later, a young lady said, "Let's start a knitting group." And I went, "Oh, good. Yeah, knitting. That's cool. I can do that." So anyway, they put this knitting group together, and it got to 40 people. I couldn't believe it. 40 people. And so the poor lady who was running the group was overwhelmed. So the one time I went in there, I just kind of went in there just to see what they were going to do. And she goes, "Can you help me?" So we were both going around the room trying to get everybody casted on, the knit stitch, the purl stitch. We were doing all this thing. It was crazy. And when I came out of there, I was so exhausted. But the tragic thing was I was only able to go twice, and they met probably about 5 times. So I only made 2 out of 5. And then they just stopped coming. So I guess they did really well. So there was a little boy that I was teaching knitting. He picked it up really fast. Yeah. But that was cool because they were all young. I mean, these kids range from like 6 to like 26, and then there were some older ladies there, like the mothers and the grandmothers were there. But they already knew how to do it. So anyway, long story short, so after that group imploded, one of the ladies who worked at the library said, "Hey, I want to learn how to crochet," because she had been in the knit group, and she didn't work there at the time. But so long story short was she said, "I want to make amigurumi," and I said, "Ooh, okay." And then I said, "Well, let's just get you started on the stitches, and then we'll get you to amigurumi." Because I don't know if you guys have noticed, but amigurumi, the stores are really pushing it, and not that people can't figure it out, but I noticed that more people bomb with those kits that they sell than people who do well with it. Because you have to crochet, and then you have to know how to crochet in the round, and it's sort of the cart after the horse or something. And there's Lisa. Okay, Big Rooster. So that's the long story of the group. But anyway, yeah, we'll see you. I know. Yeah, tell tell the next channel I said hey. I'll be over there shortly. Okay, but thanks for coming, Kenneth. And thanks for coming in, Big Rooster. I can't believe you're awake. It's kind of early over there. But anyway, good morning. So that's the long story of the crochet groups. So they really haven't done well. So I'm hoping that this one will pick up. And we did pick up new people, a couple new people that I'd never met before. So that was good. And let's see. Yes. So that's the whole problem. Right. You got it right there, Nifty. Yes. Because the kids look great, and they always up early. Wow. I'm up early too, but I'm usually not moving like you are. Yes, Big Rooster. Yes. But anyway, yes, Nifty. The manufacturer of the kits are more concerned with the customer purchase than with success. Right. And thank you so much for coming. But yeah, so the thing that I noticed is, first thing, I do have a kit. Ooh, let me see if I think I already decided I'm going to throw this in the trash, but I'll show you this one kit that I found yesterday. Let me see if I can find this thing. So the Dollar Tree has kits, just so you guys know. Yeah, it's in this bag here. So this is the big blanket. Yeah, I got so much stuff in this bag. But every time I go to these, I bring a lot of stuff just so people can see. But this is the kit that the Dollar Tree has. Crafter Square DIY crochet kit. Crochet. I guess this is like one of those plants. And then this is what they give you. I opened this up. Let me see if I can put this on the back. But they give you the stuffing, the hook, a stitch marker, which is nice, and then the 3 colors that you need. And then what else do you get? Yep. Oh, a needle. They give you a yarn needle. Okay. So anyway, I opened this up, and I said, I'm going to try this. And the yarn immediately started splitting. And I went, I just can't deal with this right now. So I put it down. And that's what happens. But I like the fact that this kit is only $1.25. See, I figure for $1.25, you don't feel like you lost anything. But if you had, like those ones that one of the big stores is selling. I think they were like 25 or $30, but they do have all the instructions, so it's in there. So these are the instructions. So they tell you, you got to crochet in the round and all that. So it's in here. But like I said, I find that the yarn is always really splitty, and this is the second kit that I've purchased that, not necessarily from the Dollar Tree, but just in general, that the yarn is very splitty, and then I just end up like getting frustrated. Yes. So yeah, always up early. That's cool. And yes, splitting right. And then when that happens, I lose my mind and then I'm done. So it's tragic. Yeah. So I'm gonna give it a try, just not right now. Oh, you didn't know that yarn split. So I'll show you. Let me see if I can show you this right here. Yeah, big rooster. So here's a piece. Here we go. Yeah, a little bit here. So I don't know if you can see that right there, but there's a little bit of a halo. And this is just cotton yarn. See, it just depends on how tightly spun the yarn is. But as you see, it can split when you're running the hook through it. And if that happens, it gets frustrating, so then, like if you're, so if you're doing anything and you have a little bit, yeah, it's the ends, but sometimes it can even happen in the middle. So like this is the middle of a oh my goodness, a thread, thread of yarn, right? So this is doing pretty well. So it's spun pretty tightly, so that one's okay. But this is what I'm using. This, they call this cone cotton. It comes in a cone and it's on a little, cardboard thingy. And you can just set it on your table and just pull it off as you go. So this stuff is pretty good. I mean, this used to be made in the States. I don't think they make this here anymore, but it's spun pretty tightly. But I'll show you the yarn that comes out of this kit. And this was the brown. I had to start with the brown, and I think I started splitting and I just put it away. But this one, you can see it's got a little bit of a halo. Yeah, yep. And this one isn't so bad, but like I said, I just, my little hook that came with it got stuck immediately. I'd made like 3 stitches and then it started to kind of pull on itself, and I went, oh no. Because when you do this amigurumi, you have to crochet really, really tightly. I don't know if you can see that, but it's pretty tight. And that can give you some hand fatigue also. But anyway, oh, good. Oh, midnight snack. Okay, Lisa. Yeah, there we go. All right, thanks for coming. Yes, and you learned something new. Yeah. So so you'll see like some yarn is spun just a little tighter, and I find if you're like a beginner, if it's spun a little tighter, it's a little easier to manage. And so that's the tragic thing about those kits, is that it makes people get very frustrated. So I'll take just another little short story. One of my people that I passed through on YouTube bought a kit and did a live stream and said, okay, I'm going to make this animal right now. And there were a couple of crocheters in there, and we were both kind of like, let's check this out. And we just kept our mouth shut. We just kind of sat there and watched. And he had never crocheted before. This was a guy. And within 20 minutes, he shut his live stream down and left. Like, I shouldn't laugh, but that's kind of the way it goes, especially. So anyway, I just feel like those people just get people excited, but then, you can't deliver on that thing. And those little stuffed animals are cute. They're really adorable. So I'm going to make this today. We'll see if I can get a few minutes of like concentration time. I'm going to try again and make it and see. Yes, it was so funny. And I didn't want to laugh at him, but I, there was another lady and I in there, and we were both kind of like, should I rain on this guy's parade? Like, we didn't want to, but we were just kind of, we just said, hey, if you need to learn how to crochet, we'll try to talk you through the stitches and all this. And he goes, okay, fine. And then he just left. Okay, time to make the donuts for Gloria. Okay, Gloria, thanks for stopping in. And have a pleasant day. And stay positive. And have a little fun if you can. It's not easy. Okay, good to see you. So yeah, he shut his live stream. I said, man, he's doing this on a live stream. Is he crazy? Yeah, that's what I was thinking. But I, kept my mouth shut. But it was cool. I mean, like I said, and that was the beginning of me just sort of turning against amigurumi, which is terrible because I think it's cool. But yeah, yes. So, but anyway, but the young lady, bought some amigurumi from a person on Etsy, and it was gorgeous. Oh yeah, thanks, Gloria. Bought some really gorgeous amigurumi, and I said, "Wow." But she said she wants to do her own. I said, "Yeah, that's going to take you, the skill level. Like the lady, the person who did this amigurumi, I mean, it was perfect. The circles were perfect. The stitches were perfect. So you could tell this person had been doing amigurumi for a while. Like they were not a scrub on Etsy. This was amazing. And I don't know who, the name of the person, but it was amazing. And she did a lot of those because the girl was into anime. So anime, there's a lot of cute characters in anime. And she was working it. And the girl was doing great. So Angie, what are you up to today? Are you is the boss there making you run through the house? Yes. So, but anyway, the other little announcement that I'm just going to make while some people are here is I'm going to be also doing another crochet class on Saturday at like 9:15, 9:30. Oh, there's Mary King. Good to see you. Thanks for popping in. Yeah, I just popped in for a couple seconds. Always a pleasure. And yeah, so I'm just, I'm working on some stockinette stitch, but yeah, that's it. I'm just playing around with my little washcloth. Yeah. Yes. So that's the plan. The plan for today. So, but I'm just trying to think of anything else. That's the other little announcement. So I'm going to do a little bit on Saturday. But yeah, we all need to probably clean out a lot of these supplies. And I don't know, how I'm going to do. I have to work on that. But I am working on some donations and things like that. Yep. So, good stuff. Good stuff. Yep. That's the plan. But so let's see. So Big Rooster, he's probably has to go to work pretty soon. But it is early. Let's see. So it's now 6:20 over there. Wow. Yeah, that's amazing. That is so cool. Yeah, I don't know. I like California. I haven't been there in a long time. But we used to go there. Well, we used to go to Los Angeles a lot, but then went to San Francisco a couple times, and it was good. Oh, the boss is sleeping. Oh, good. So then you don't have to run. That's good. Yeah, she's adorable. Oh my goodness. Love the boss. There's Isella. Good morning. Yeah, I'm just sort of hanging. Hanging out. What are you up to these days? The dolls. Oh, I've been looking at dolls. I hate to tell you, this is enabler alert. But Target had those rainbow. I can't remember if you hate the rainbow dolls, but they had them marked down the other day. I don't know if you're into that, but yeah, Target had the rainbow dolls marked down. And I was thinking about you, with the dolls. But my I don't know. It's just like it's so weird. Oh, there's Steve. Hey, Steve. Yeah. So I was just looking at oh, so anyway, the big news, and I'm sure everybody heard, that Joanne's filing for chapter 11 bankruptcy, which I'm not surprised. Oh, you're repainting a Barbie face. You are brave. Yes. Um so I guess I think the article that I saw said that they're going to do this chapter 11 bankruptcy and then emerge from it. It was like by April, which I thought was really soon. But yeah, I think they said 24. Yeah, this is April 2024. So that only seems like a month, unless I read that wrong. But apparently they're trying not to shut down, because I was wondering if they were going to shut down. Oh, Rainbow High, you have a few. Yeah, so Target has these on sale, on clearance. They have a few on clearance, 4 or 5, and so if you're into those, yeah, check them out. And yeah, he sells painting Barbie. Wow, you're brave. And there's Crafty Gypsy. Hello. Let me put you. There you go. Yes. Yeah, my internet is a little slow today. Come on now. So what are you making, Steve? I know you're up to something. So you have 2. Oh, I thought you see. I couldn't remember. I thought you said you might not have liked them. I think I kind of remember something about you saying with the rainbow. But I think they're kind of. I like the clothing, actually. The clothing on the Rainbow High. They really give you a lot of clothes in those little sets. in the box. So I kind of like that. Like I feel like Barbie, you do get some clothes, but not really. Oh, and the other thing, Isella, you might want to check. Over Christmas, they had some Barbie clothes for $1.25 at the Dollar Tree, and they had like some of the accessories, like shoes and bags and shoes. Like they had some clothing, but they had bags and shoes, and I was like, okay, Dollar Tree, because those Barbie clothes are expensive. I don't know what they cost, but I remember back in the day, I remember saying, "Woof, I'm never buying that stuff." But then again, I know I would never make it because it's so small. But yeah, the clothing is awesome. Yeah, I do like the clothing. Yeah, that's really what draws my attention because I'm not a doll person, but I just went, wow, those are really interesting clothing. Yeah. So Target, yeah, Target had them. And I don't know if they're still available. Yes. Oh, create for a couple minutes. Yep. And that's what I'm doing. I'm just, like I said, I've been doing a lot of crochet this month, and I've been teaching a lot of crochet this month. So I've been really hyper focused, but I think my hands are getting tired. Like it's the 18th, no, 19th. And it's like I'm getting tired, so I'm trying to give my hands a little bit of a rest. Yep. And so that's what that's about. So create for a couple minutes. And just trying to be creative in the titling. Yep. And then Steve is come on. Steve is doing whips from last year. Yeah, that's good. Yep. And I did that last year with was it last year? Might have been 2 years now. See, I've been on YouTube for 2 years, so it's all starting to go together. But a while back, Distinctive Crochet was doing a thing where she was saying, work your whips. And yes, look at the price of that. Large fashion packs are 11. Wow. And the small are $9.97. Wow. Or $5.97. Wow, that's crazy. Yeah, it's not cheap. And then, okay. And then Steve saying, oh, hold on. What did I miss? Hold on. I'm reading this wrong. Make sure I'm reading. Oh, you're finishing whips from last year, making Afghans from scrap squares. Oh yeah, so I made those squares. Yeah, last year I haven't used them yet, so I have a pile of squares. And there's yay! How are you? Good morning. Passing through the thumb up the live. Thank you. Oh, pick you up for the sprints. Oh, yeah. I'm gonna be like. I think I'm gonna have to like work out to get fit enough to do the sprints. Oh, that's nice. So you just sent off 4 bucket hats, Isella saying, to her son for his doxies. He bought me an Etsy pattern. Yeah, those are great. All right, I know I'm gonna get ready. Thanks for stopping. Okay. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Yeah, so but anyway, so this is oops, I just dropped a stitch here. Uh-oh. Shame on me. Let me put this back on here. Yeah, that's really bad. Yeah, it's funny how even though I'm just sitting here, I dropped a stitch. But I'm just, doing this washcloth, and I just do these like in between. Yep. And I have so much cotton because I acquired some of these cones, and you see how much you have on there. And this is one that's like halfway used, but they give you like 1,000 yards on those or 700. It's a lot, and so it takes forever, at least for me, to go through these. And so I've been like trading people the cones, my people in my group, and I gave some away. I do all the thing. I do everything. You keep some, you get rid of some. It's a constant thing. All right. So I did that. Okay, there we go. So I got my thing back. But there it is. So there's my little washcloth. I'll put it this way. And let's see. Be ready. Yes. Oh boy. Yeah. So $5.97 for those fashion packs. That's pricey. Very pricey. Yeah, but I was surprised that the Dollar Tree had them. So I was pretty impressed with that. I said, "Okay, Dollar Tree, I see you." I think that's good that people if you don't have a lot of money, they do sort of pick up some of those things that are actually brand name. That's actually pretty good, which is nice. Yep. Let me see what's going on over here. Make sure we're good. Yes, we are. Awesome. And there's Suzanne. Hello. And let's see. Yes. Good to see you. Yeah, just a couple of minutes of creating, and that's the title for today. And I'm just working on my washcloth because I'm trying to give my hands a little bit of a rest. Yep. I can't remember, Suzanne, if you knit. I think you do. I thought you did. Maybe you don't. And there's Shawnee, 2003. Hello. Oh, you're making what? Oatmeal raisin. Those are good. Let's see. Okay, oatmeal raisin. Nice. And we got Shawnee. Nice. Thanks for popping in. And I love that. Yeah, I used to bake a lot. And this past Christmas was tragic because I did not bake at all for the first time in probably, 400 years. Talk later. Have a great day. Okay. See you later, Miss Mary. And oh yeah, there's the cookies. Put those in there. Those look great. Oh, all right. Well, I can be there in about 2 hours. Mary, that looks good. Oh yes, and then Angie's saying I have to check that out. And I saw Jessica's Dollhouse video. Walmart had Rainbow High on sale. They did too. Yes. Well, no. See, my Walmart. I went in there for the first time in weeks. They had nothing. Like it was cleaned out in so many ways. Like in terms of toys, and even like the yarn aisle. Like my husband said, "Man, this yarn aisle is garbage." That's the word he used. It's just so cleaned out. Yeah. So that was like boo. We didn't do well in there. But yeah, Angie's saying hello. And OM Granny Square. Yes. Yeah, she was back yesterday. That was cool. Hadn't seen her in a while. Yep. So, Shawnee, what are you up to? Yeah. These today, any good plans for anybody? Angie's having her coffee. I had mine. I'm gonna probably get one more. And I'm gonna, try to get moving today. Because like I said, this tragique. Oh, wait. Oh, I know I dropped a stitch. I know, it's terrible. Yeah, tragique. I like that word. So, Steve, are we gonna meet at the store soon? I'm gonna see if I can twist your arm. And if you ever, because they're like that sale. Good morning, Mr. I Bring It's moving. How you doing? He's good. So you ready for today? Yeah. All right. Do you need to? You want to get them? Want me to get them? Mm-hmm. Okay. Yeah. All right. Hang on just a second. Oh, I do. I can teach you. Yeah. So before you came in, like most of our library groups have groups, and we do knitting. Like some people knit, some people crochet, but like I said, we went through and we had a knitting group, and that was the best thing. But we had 40 people, and that's the most I've ever seen in a group. But I do, yes, I do teach knitting too. So I'm gonna get to that probably on a 1 mile. Good for you, Miss Netta. Oh, you're at work. Okay. And Shawnee's saying hi. Yeah, someday. Okay. I'm gonna twist your arm. Not too hard. Steve. Yep. But we'll have to meet over there. Well, I'm saying we got to get over there before they. I'm thinking not that I'm trying to wish them to close, but there's been a lot of turmoil over there. So I'm always concerned, like when you read all this bad news. But anyway, they seem to claim that they're going to stay open. So I'm like, okay, I hear you. But we'll do it. And behind the scenes, it's all good. And there's Tamika. Good morning. Hello. There we go. Slow fingers here. There we go. Yep. All right. Yeah, Angie's saying, hey, that's cool. Yep. But yeah, there's Cindy, Lulu's Treasure Trove. Hello. Just popping in. Yes, thank you. What am I knitting? Just a washcloth. Thank you. But there it is there. I'm kind of in the middle of the row there. But some stockinette. Doing stockinette today. And yeah, just trying to get through. See, the whole thing is I'm trying to get through all this yarn. And I don't know how slow. But yeah, I think Mary just stepped away, Cindy. But she's good. Yep. And Cindy saying hi, Lulu's Treasure Trove. Thanks for stopping in. But yeah, I'm just, trying to keep moving, trying to keep creating. Oh, spring color. Thank you. Trying to keep creating and just giving my little hands a little rest from the crochet for a little bit. And yeah, this spring. Yes, that's true. I never thought of that. Huh. Yeah, I made a couple of crochet. I don't have them with me. I made a couple of crochet washcloths last week. And yeah, Pam from Be Creative got me doing that sedge stitch. And boy, that was amazing. Like I knocked out a washcloth in under an hour. Like I said, wow, for me that's fast. Usually it takes me much longer, a little longer than that. But yeah, that was a lot of fun. Yeah, she's awesome. Like I said, I've been trying to try out different things, and like I was talking about this the other day, but the main thing is I'm trying to make sure that I try at least everything one time in terms of knit or crochet. So I've gone through the beanies, the Afghans. I haven't done a doily. So like I'm kind of down to I need to do a doily and or a oh my gosh. What else is left? Yeah, probably a doily, something like that. But I've done like a cardigan. I've done a regular sweater. I did a sock, just one in crochet. Done one sock in knitting, like I couldn't take it anymore. Amigurumi, No, I haven't knitted amigurumi. No, that's interesting. My husband did get me a book for knitting with amigurumi. So I said, maybe I'll check that out. The ladies in my other knitting and crochet group actually knit their amigurumi. And actually, I'll show you one of the ones. Yeah, this is crazy. Let's see if I can find this real quick. I was looking at it yesterday and I went, and this is kind of a timely amigurumi. Now let me just see. Of course, will I be able to find it? But they did bunnies. They did bunnies now, and they were knitted and they were really small. So I'm going to see if I can. I probably am not going to be able to find this real quick. I'm going to have to like reshuffle my pictures because I have them by date, so I know approximately when they were. But that's the one thing I haven't tried, and so they have the smallest knitting needles to do this amigurumi, and I said I don't know if I can do it. Like they had like a one or two little skinny, scrawny knitting needle, and I said, man, that's impressive. And they got that. They were just cranking them out, and I just went, wow. Yes, can I find it? But I know I have it on a video because I was clipping some of my videos, and I said, "Oh, look at this bunny." So I may have to but if you pop in the next day or so on my channel, I'm going to have it. Yeah, I thought I could find it really fast, but I cannot. But I'm going to keep going, and then we'll see. But yeah, it was they really made some cute things for Easter last year. And that's what got me saying, okay, amigurumi knitting. Have not done that. Let's see. Let's see if I can find it. I'm around April. Okay, here we go. We're getting warm. Now, is it in here? Ooh. No, that may have been 2022. Oh my gosh. See what I mean? 2 years has really gone by fast. And but anyway, if you check my channel, I'm gonna upload these videos. I have them kind of saved and ready. And hold on. Let me see if I can do it this way. Let me see. Oh yeah, I can do this. I can do it this way. Let me see if I can find it real quick. And then yeah, that'll be good. Okay, hang on. Because I just said these women made these cute things and they were adorable. And I said, I've got to do something myself. Let me see if I can do it this way. But so that's the only thing I think I need to do is I just need to try the knitting of the amigurumi. Have not done that. And hopefully this won't make any noise. All right. And let's see here. Okay, I think I can do this. I can do this because I have it like ready to go. Yeah, but let me see. I'm going to keep to the chat while that's loading. Let's see. Knit amis tend to be flat, then stitched easier in some ways, but great to practice. Seaming. Okay, that's good. Yeah, there's were a little. I would say you're right about that. They were a little flat, And I was surprised, like I said, how you kind of go, but they stuffed them pretty well. Like I think they probably overstuffed them. And I think that was the thing that is useful because yeah, they just need to be stuffed. Yeah, like you said, they were a little flat. The one lady, because she did a couple of things that were really, really were a little flat, but then this one was really cute. I gotta filter this. I forgot. And then this will be good. You'll see this. Okay. I gotta filter this real quick. Yeah, I've got like all these random. I've been clipping a lot, so that let's see. Hopefully it's in here. Or did I do it as a video? I thought I did it as a short. No, I did it as a video. Of course I did. Okay, but let me see here. Who's popped in? Oh, Stay Hall. Good morning. And there's Carol's Crazy Crochet and More. Good to see you. Snuck in, but you snuck out. Oh, that's funny. But yeah, check this out. So I think this is it. I'll show you this little video. These were so cute. And I said, I want to make these. Hang on just another second on the second page. Yeah, I put way too many videos here. Okay. Come on. Let's see. Oh, here they are. Okay. Hopefully. All right, let's do this. I'm going to play this. And I'm hoping I don't cause noise here. All right. Okay, let me share my screen. Yeah, this will work. Okay, I think I got this. Yes. All right, check this out. So these people, snuck out. And yeah, thank you everybody for coming in. But take a look at these videos. This is just a little video clip that I took. And there it is. Yep, that's it. All right. Here we go. Let me make it a little bigger. And hopefully. Okay, hang on. I'm going to have to make this big. See, these people have this thing blocked. Ugh, I hate these software packages. Okay, here we go. Let me add it to the stream. Here we go. This is good. You'll like this. This isn't the best way to do it, but I'm going to have to do it this way. Okay, here we go. So, but this is me. I'm in my knit group here. Show you. Hide this. I forgot to do that. This software. Oh, sorry. Let me fix this. Ay.
Here's some of my knitted bunnies.
Oh, those are okay. Uh-oh. You gotta see these. Oh, these are adorable. These are her knitted bunnies. I don't know if you can see that there.
Is that the same pattern that
That's adorable. Yep. So that's Cecilia's.
No. Oh my gosh. Is this from
Bobby Bird.
Little Cotton Rabbits or something like that? There's a website. I think so. Yeah.
Those are cute. Yep. Now she's got another one that she's gonna
I made them
put
a
on
couple
here.
years ago.
Let me see.
That's
Yep. Good to see you guys. Coming. And then
I'll
I'll show you the ramp. There's gonna be two more she's gonna put in here. Yeah. See if I can.
They're fun because
Mhm.
it's just little pieces,
Right.
little bits. Yeah.
No, that's great. Yeah, they're
So
Okay.
they're not as hard as
Oh
they
my
look.
goodness, they're cute.
they just look so small.
And then the little baby
The
ones.
little, even smaller than that.
Yeah.
Wow.
Me too.
So take a look at this one here. Let me see. She's gonna hand me another one. You can get this. So this was a kit.
No, I don't think so.
So this is
Robbie.
felted. This one here is felted.
But it's mindless work, isn't it?
So I turn sheet to the office. Oh, okay, he did that. Yeah, we have to do a count also. Yep. Yeah,
That's for the little baby one.
Oh my gosh, that's adorable. It's so cute. Very cute. I thought I held it up. Yeah, these are hard. I mean, I don't know. I've never tried knitting anything that small. But did you see that bunny? It was felted. There we go. I'm going to stop sharing that. But yeah, this lady made these bunnies, and I just went, oh my gosh, that's crazy. Yeah. Yep. Isn't that crazy? Yep. But anyway, yeah, I just wanted to show you that. Let's see. Let me stop sharing that. But yeah, so they did all kinds of bunnies, and the one was like this big, whatever this is, probably like 3 inches high, and it just had these tiny little ears. And but the one lady, actually, stuffed them, and then the other ones were felted. So they had gone to Goodwill, and and they found these kits, and I'm just like, every time I go to Goodwill, I see garbage. Like I get like they take balls of yarn that are like, been run over by a car, and then they then it's always something like really bad. Like it's never good stuff. But they find, well, because they go every day. I hate to say, they go at least a couple times a week. So they found like some knit picks in there, fingering weight knit picks yarn. They found some Noro. They found some really fancy yarn in there. And then they found these kits. So I guess these people are clearing out their stashes. And they had, like these bunny kits. Then she had a kit where it was a chicken. It was a hen on a nest. And it was about this big, 12 inches high in a big basket. So I just went like, where do you find this? But it's Goodwill. And I know like Isela goes to, they have a fancier store down where she is. And so, she finds pretty good stuff in there. But I have not found really anything of any major value. Yes, the kits are good find. Yep. But I've just never been that. But you saw how little those things were, but the felted was, I mean, that wasn't like the best clip of it. I think it must have happened a little bit later in the clip, but I didn't want to, hold you there. But you saw like in the phone, like she had she had knitted those, and then she felted the other ones. Yeah. So I'm going to upload I have a couple of shorts that I clipped from there that you can see these bunnies that they made. And I just went, wow. And I meant to upload it like months and months and months ago. And I just kind of had it sitting there in my database. Yep. Yes. Savers. That's the name of it. Yes. It's known as Value Village. Okay. Yeah. See, that's a note. So in Texas area. Yep. So yeah, pretty awesome find kits. Yeah. So they do really well. But like I said, unfortunately, there are a lot of people in my area, because we have a lot of these resellers and stuff that live in the Goodwills. So it's really hard to get in there and get anything, because they snap up anything of any real value. So usually, like, I will find some Red Heart Super Saver, and I did find the jumbo of the Red Heart Super Saver, like in the Aran color, and that was like the best thing that I found. And actually, it really worked out well. But but everybody around here, like everybody's got this hustle, so anything of anything good, it's really hard to get. Yep. And a lot of stuff is from what didn't sell at estate sales. Yep. Lots of collections. Yep. Oh, that's good. Yeah. So here, I mean, we do get some of those, but I have found that by the time it gets to Goodwill, it's the stuff that really nobody wants. And when I say, and it's the dregs of whatever. So like the yarn, like a lot of times it's just beat, or it's like dry rotted. Like I've seen a lot of really bad yarn at Goodwill, but I just haven't, been that lucky. Yes. But anyway, thanks for coming in, Cindy. I know you have to go, and I'm going to probably shut it down a little bit. But like I said, this is the main thing that I'm sort of working on right now. I've got some, going to be crocheting on Saturday, with my new students. We'll be live. I don't know how far we'll go, but so last week we got to, we did the chain. Well, we did the slip knot, the chain, the single crochet, the half double crochet, and the double crochet. So we'll see how far we get, and we're gonna, get to a project maybe this weekend. I think that's the plan. And then Friday I'll be cooking, and we're gonna be doing some breakfast and things like that. Yes. Oh, you're gonna try a joint. Oh, good. Oh, yeah, those are great. Stay. Yes. Yeah, those are really good, and especially if you need. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. You are. Oh, good. 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 Excellent. Yes. So you're gonna join. Okay. Good. So just, like I said, if you don't spend a lot of money, just try to, bring, I always say, just bring, just bring, a hook and a little bit of yarn, and you're good. Yep. So, but I hope you have a beautiful rest of your week. Yes. Love you bunches. Cindy also. Thank you so much. Yes. But like I said, around here, everybody's a reseller. Like there's so few not resellers that it's really hard to find anything good at Goodwill. But yeah, we're going to try to keep it moving, on Saturday, and at least try to get everybody to make some kind of like a square. I mean, that's really where we're headed. And then after that, you can fly. But that'll be good if you come in, yes. And anybody else is welcome, because I think like the biggest thing with my groups is that we all get together and we sort of consult with each other and help each other and try to pick different things. But yeah, that's good. Yes. Yes. But like I said, I like the thrift stores because you can sort of get started, and if if you find that it's not for you, then you haven't spent a whole lot of money, and that's really the thing that I've learned, because like a lot of people do go crazy and they buy the most expensive this and the most expensive that, and and then they don't like it. And then you have a pile of expensive stuff, and I hate for that to happen for people. So, but there it is. But like I said, you'll see me on the YouTube streets. I'll show my little washcloth one more time, but there it is. So I'm knitting this guy and stockinette stitch there. And like I said, I just do this as a mindless thing to keep creating. So that's my plan, is to keep creating, enjoying the process, and keep it going. And because for a while there, like the knitting and the crochet was a little bit, sort of waxes and wanes, throughout history. And it did pick up, because of the pandemic. If nothing, if there was one positive thing about the pandemic, is it got people creating. 12 by 12. I usually go about 9 by 9. And this is probably 7. So I may have to do this 7 by 7. This is a little bit smaller because I'm using these really tiny. But the people that we donate the washcloths to, they usually ask for 9 by 9. Yeah. And I usually go sort of in between. I don't like real big washcloths, but a lot of people like them. Yeah. Because I'm kind of a shrimp, so I like them a little bit smaller, and than most people do. Most people use, because I'm not a big person. And then I feel like they don't dry. That's what it is. Especially like this cotton's great, but when it gets wet, it gets a little sloopy, I will say. It holds that water. So I like to a little bit smaller so it'll dry. And I do have a electric towel rack, which I highly love, because it dries your towel, and then the towel doesn't get, musty or whatever. And that's what happens with a lot of these washcloths. Yeah. But 12 by 12. Yeah. So you make yours big. Yep. But I guess like I said, because I crochet probably a little faster, I'm able to make that size bigger. Yeah. So I'm like, 9 by 9. And what they do is they take the washcloths when you do the donations, and they wrap them in a bar of soap, and they tie a ribbon around it, so it looks like a little package. And I don't know if you've made those little soap. I call them. There's a word for them, like a soap sack. A lot of people do that too. But the place that we do, they do 9 by 9s. They say it's big enough to wrap it around, and so that's how they came up with that number. And so one year, I forget how many our group donated, but it was quite a bit. And I was shocked. Like he had a pile. I mean, it was just washcloths, and every color, every style, knit, crochet, and it was cool. And we really enjoy it. Yeah. And that's a good mindless thing to do, when you're watching TV and things like that. Oh, okay. Oh, Google. Yeah, I think it is too big. Okay, good. I'm glad you said that. I didn't want to be the the sourpuss in the room, but yeah, I think that's big. But see, if like I know some tall people who are over 6 feet tall, and people that large, it is helpful, surface area. But like I said, I would do 9 or 10 at the most. Yeah, I would say 10 at the most. Mm-hmm. Yes. Oh no, your crochet poodle soap cover didn't get many views. Oh no, Isella. I guess it's too old fashioned. Well, yeah, I will say that is a thing. Yeah, people really aren't into the old stuff. Like the example, like those bed dolls. Like I think they're cool, but I don't think people are buying those anymore. Okay. Ooh, oh, I saw that Carol. Yeah, I have to finish watching it. I started watching it last night. I went, woo, she got some good stuff. Yes. Yes. Yeah. Oh, there's Drizzle Stank. So there's my DJ. Hey, Drizzle, type Kelly in the chat, please. And how are you feeling today? Yeah, so he's my theme song person. I've been shouting you out. Yes. Oh yes, and if you're taller, your hands are bigger. Yeah, that's for sure. Yep. Yeah, and Carol, that's amazing. Raggedy Andy. Oh yeah, that's totally gone. Like I don't think people are buying that. But anyway, there's Drizzle's Lincoln. So I play his theme song, periodically. Usually like almost every video, which is good. And thank you so much. But anyway, there's Drizzle's. If you don't have him, he has great music on his channel and information about epilepsy. So if you need that, that's good. All right now, this is good. All right, and then see Angie saying hey, and there's and Carol. I know, yeah, I enjoy a good yarn haul. Like I met this lady. Well, I didn't meet her. I met her son. So this lady had every possible. This is why I say don't spend a lot of money. She had a loom. She had sewing machines. She had like probably well, I hate to like bill her business, but she had like 100 Singer sewing machines from various eras. And oh, okay, so yeah, and Drew does skateboard. That's right. Wow, good for him, Mernon. But anyway, but she had knitting, crochet, cross stitch, all of the accoutrements that go with. And my husband's like, "Well, buy this, buy this, buy." I'm like, "No, I can't buy all this stuff. Like, it's crazy, right?" But I did get some knitting needles from her. I got a couple of crochet hooks, just generic like Susan Bates or Boy, because she had like a tub full, and she had buttons, and she had a lot of buttons, which I haven't gone through yet. But I bought a couple of those little small Dollar Tree bins of buttons, and she had more. Like I didn't even buy like half because I know they're valuable, but I don't know which ones. You know what I mean? Like I didn't really have time to like go through it. That's how much stuff she had. So it was crazy. But those hauls are great. When you get somebody who's destashing, and they go, "Oh, there's 2 trailers outside if you want to go in," and I was like, 2 trailers? Like seriously? It's creepy because it's like you're going through someone's stuff and they're not even there. Like it's weird. But I did that for a couple of hours. And then finally I said to my husband, I'm like, let's get out of here. And I did. And we did. But that's the best way to get stuff. Yeah. Yeah. All right. So Drizzle's skating. All right. So that I'm very happy for you. Yeah. Because I know you're feeling much better and you didn't have, and no balance issues. Okay. That's good. Yes. And you love buttons. Yes. She had some good buttons. Now, she had some old ones. She had some like from the 80s that I recognized, and but I have to go through them because I've got a couple of boxes and things like that. And it's weird. Yeah. And I agree, as Sal's saying, I'm almost at that point where stuff has got to go. Yeah, at 60, I have more years behind me than forward. Yes. Oh, it's so tragic. Yeah. I got you. Yeah, that's crazy. And see, and that's the other thing, because my kids are not really into really like arts and crafts and things like that. So yeah, it's kind of hard, and that's part of the reason why I'm just powering through a lot of this stuff as well, So like I said, I'm trying to save my hands. And like I said, I'll be meeting. So I had a group yesterday. I had a crochet group that I was with, and then I'm going to have one tomorrow, and then I'm going to be on Saturday. So there's a lot of crocheting going on this week. So I'm going to have to, really space out my activity because there's a lot going on. Yes. Yes. So buttons are cool. Yeah. So maybe Carol, at some point, if you can just point me in the direction as to what are good. I just sort of like colors. Like I go, like I did get some like black buttons and red buttons and white buttons, which are not, they're not worth anything, but they're useful just in terms of, if you have a shirt or something, lose a button. And the white or the cream buttons are cool. Yeah. So, but but I really enjoyed just kind of looking to see, what she got into. And she got into everything. She did everything. I don't think she painted. That's the only thing I don't think she did was draw. But she did quite a bit of stuff. And I left like so much stuff there. Like I didn't even take like 1/100th of the things that she had. And I could have. So let's see. So I'll say I discussed with my daughter. She commented she's going to donate everything after I go. The boys will let her take the lead. Yeah. Okay. Well, as long as she's comfortable with that, at least you have a plan. I think that's like kind of what it is. Oh, okay. And then Drizzle saying, put sea or pink salt in your water to help retain and process. Ah, okay. That's good to know. Yeah, I do have some of that actually. Yeah, the pink Himalayan salt. But I've been sort of going through like cleaning out the pantry and things like that. I used to buy a lot of canned goods, and I think I'm just gonna like let it go. Like I'm just not gonna buy anymore because I'm not really using them. And so that's the main thing. Like I'm trying to at least not leave the kids with all this random stuff that's going to be hard to get rid of. Although, because by the time anybody gets to this stuff, it's probably going to be expired, which I don't want to happen. Like I don't want to waste anymore and things like that. But yeah, yep. Oh, see, and that's what I'm doing too. I'm enjoying what I can, so it's all good. Yeah. Yeah, and that's the thing. I mean, the bottom line is, you only go around one time. So, within reason, you have to give it a try and just enjoy what you can, while you can, while you have your health and things like that. Yes. Oh, okay. Yes. Okay. Yeah. Now this is interesting, Drew. I have to find this article, but yes. So carbon filters cannot remove PFAS. Let's see. Oh, RO? What is RO? Water is king, but needs added electrolytes to be healthy. It's like drinking distilled, which will make your dehydration worse. Interesting. Yeah. So here's the thing. There was this new article that just came out. Oh, there's Eddie. Eddie Gannon. Hello. Yeah, this new article just came out last week that said that you can reverse osmosis. Okay, gotcha. That's what I thought you might have meant. I want to make sure. Okay, good. Yeah. So what happened was, this article said that you can boil out a lot of that and filter. Yeah, the PFAS is what they claim. Now, no, sorry, no, it wasn't PFAS. It was the microplastics. That's what it was. So the filtering does get rid of the microplastics, which is the other issue with bottled water. Yeah. And I said, oh, okay, good. Because I was a little concerned about that also. But the PFAS, yeah, they're forever chemicals. And yeah, I don't know. There was a documentary that I saw on YouTube that talked about it. And they talked about, actually, it was from the standpoint of the people in Minnesota, and it was from Bloomberg. So if you look at Bloomberg, there are a couple of documentaries on YouTube that talk about the PFAS, which is the coatings in the pans. Well, they interviewed some families that were in Minnesota near 3M, the company that does the Teflon. Or no, it's DuPont is Teflon, but they do some other ones also. And like Scotch Guard and things like that. It also contains these PFAS. And, there were a couple of cities that actually bought systems that filter out the PFAS. And I can't remember which mechanism they used, but I was saying, oh, wow. So they're actually thinking about it. And one of them was in Minnesota. And I want to say the other one was in Texas. But if you go on YouTube and search that out, the title of the video was so bizarre. Like I just cannot remember what it is. But it's definitely from Bloomberg Television. So check it out. And they have a couple different ones about the PFAS. Yeah. So yeah, interesting though. Yep. So anyway, good to see Eddie. What are you up to today? But same thing. Okay. Yeah. Oh yeah, Chemours. So Chemours is really DuPont. I believe it's still DuPont. Yeah. They did some spinning off to try to make the DuPont name look better, but it's still DuPont. Yeah. And they talked about that in the documentary also, which is very interesting. So yeah, check it out. Yes. Yeah. Oh, okay. So Chemours bought them, so research them. Yeah. Well, no. So Chemours is DuPont. They're being creative in hiding their situation. Okay. Yeah. Eddie's chilling. Oh yeah. How was St. Patrick's Day over there in Dublin? Ooh, I bet that was crazy. And we got Frugal Mama. Hey, welcome in. So anyway, I'm just running my mouth and talking about random things and working. You know, I did a little knitting today. Yeah, and that was it. But thanks for popping in. How was spring break? Yeah, she was off on spring break for a little bit, but you're back today, I think, right? Yes. So many. Yes, there we go. That's the yes. Oh, how was it there? I don't know. See, we didn't go. We didn't do anything, Eddie. Nothing here. Yeah, my husband and I were just chilling. And we went, we went to the Dollar Tree. That was the fun thing for the day. We usually go in there and get snacks, which is terrible. But they do have some interesting snacks. They have some of those, like, I mean, even though it's processed, it's not quite eating potato chips, but they have these lentil snacks in there that are pretty good. They're kind of hot. So every now and again, I get a little taste for those. Yeah, 2 in 1. Okay, yes. And good morning, Frugal Mama. And then he sell it. That's right. There's so many dangerous chemicals, in a lot of the food. So you really have to be careful. Yeah. I mean, I don't know what you can do about it, but see, like I said, these forever chemicals are, well, the one thing you can do is get rid of the nonstick pans because all that stuff gets into your bloodstream for sure. And use stainless steel or cast iron. And let's see, the kids went back to school today. Thank goodness for everyday miracles. He is a handful. Nice. Yes. And then Drizzle said he woke up and forgot it was St. Patty's, somehow wound up putting on a green shirt and hat. Lala was like, trying not to get pinched. Oh, I got it. Okay, ready? Here we go. I got something for you. What does a leprechaun call a man dressed in green? I saw this joke yesterday or the day before. Okay, so what does a leprechaun call a man dressed in green? See if anybody knows the answer. Let's see. Yeah. Okay. So the answer is oh yes. That's right. He saw. Well, they say just the green giant. Yeah. Oh, if you don't wear green, they'll pinch you. Is that what it was? I knew there was something cheeky about leprechauns. Yes. I just thought that joke was funny. I was like, okay, that's not bad. But that's it. Yep. Green giant. And then, oh, okay. Then here's another one. Let me see if I can remember this one. I'm probably gonna get this wrong, but here it goes. Let's see. Oh, what do you call an Irish man who is very happy? Something like that. What do you call an Irish man who's very, very happy? And the answer is he's doubling over in laughter. Something like that. I just saw these like weird jokes the other day and I was like, oh my goodness. But that was good. Yeah. What do you call a happy Irishman? That's what it is. What do you call a happy Irishman? And you say he's doubling over in laughter. Something like that. And I thought that was cute. Yeah. I know I don't have that exactly right, but yeah. Yes. Yeah, I know, Eddie. But anyway, I was thinking about you. See, it's not bad. Those aren't bad. Those are like the safe ones. Yeah, ho ho ho, green giant. Yeah. Oh, and you went to St. Patrick's School for 7 years. That's what Isalla's saying. Aha. But that was good. That was good. She got it. And there's Gunline Bees. Hey, I'm just messing around. And telling bad St. Patrick's Day jokes a couple days late. I know. But I thought those were good. And they weren't, they were clean and kind of funny. Mildly funny. So anyway, I was watching your I was editing that video with the crochet, and yeah, listening to your grandmother's story. So you gotta, you know what, you gotta talk to your grandma, about her knitting. Oh, you should be offended. Oh no, those are no, those are fun. Yeah, but like they have these weird dad jokes, and they're kind of funny because they're so bad, right? They're so bad. But I like the leprechaun one. I thought it was cute. And Angie saying good morning. And then there's Tuber Chat. Hey, welcome in. Yep. All right, word up. Yes. Share it on Reddit. Thank you. And Gunline saying hey to Angie. Yeah, Angie's taking a break. That's good. And there's F.R. Humphrey. Girl, I can't believe you're up. Those late night shows, are you? Wow. I don't know how you do it. I sort of sit in there and then I go. So I'm in the shadows, but I cannot type it like 1 a.m. or 2 a.m. Oh, Charlie G. He does dad jokes. That's where he does do dad jokes. Oh, we want the rad jokes, not the dad jokes. Yeah, I know. I thought they were cute. Oh, you got 30 blocks. That's good. Oh, you have to show that on Saturday. Oh yeah, and thanks for coming, Angie. We'll see you soon. We'll chat. Oh, dad jokes. Okay. Yeah, I thought they were cute. Yeah. Oh, that's wonderful. Wonderful, wonderful. Okay. We're doing good. We're doing very well. Yeah, I just thought those jokes were funny. And and I know like the whole St. Patrick's Day is kind of cool. I just like I the last time I think I went to something, it's probably been over a decade for sure. And we went somewhere and they had that green beer and that was weird. But it's what you do. You have some beer, on St. Patrick's Day. A little bit. And yeah, that's what you do. But like where I used to live, I'll tell you this quick story. Where I used to live, they used to have the St. Patrick's Day parade on my street. And my husband is such a nice man. The parade was like 3 or 4 hours, and it ran just right in front of our house, and it was wild. There were a lot of people. They were pretty they were excited about the day. And my husband's like, somebody said, oh, can we use your bathroom? And I'm like, oh my gosh, these strange people. So my husband lets them in, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm thinking we're gonna get murdered because we don't know who these people are. But anyway, he let some guy use our bathroom. And I was just like, why? Because the guy was really drunk. I mean, it wasn't good. But he was nice and thanked us, and it was kind of nice. It was kind of nice my husband did that, because I was a little bit, if I was by myself, he would have been in trouble. But my husband's really cool. That's the nice thing about him. He's really he gives a lot, to random people, and it's kind of interesting. Everyone's Irish for the day. Yeah, it was a wild one, and they were playing music, and and there must have been hundreds of people just walking down the street, and they had the fire trucks and all that, so it was a big deal. Yes. And yep, Gunline saying hi to Tuber, and Drizzle saying hi to Tuber. Yes, yeah, and Eddie's actually Irish. Yes. Oh, and I just found out Maureen O'Hara's from Dublin. I did not know that. The actress. Yeah. I just saw a documentary on her, and she was from Dublin. And the poor lady came over to the States and was like tortured by Hollywood. And I thought, like, she ended up going back to Ireland for a long time, because I guess, well, anyway, she got into it with a lot of these Hollywood people, and she was just like, I'm out. she left the States for a long time, and then but ended up having to come back. Yeah, yeah, Maureen O'Hara. Yeah, so I just went, oh, okay. But yeah, she couldn't take it anymore. Is that the lady that was in Home Alone 2? I don't know. Her movie, what was the big movie she was in? Gunline, you can tell me. See, it's funny now it went out of my brain, but she was a very famous Hollywood actress. And beautiful red hair. You know, she was gorgeous. And and it was weird because this thing came in. So anyway, I'm into Hollywood and a little bit of the conspiracy stuff. So sometimes I get these weird things in my feed. And apparently she got into it with a lot of the directors in Hollywood. And her career was good, but it could have been better had she played ball. You know, I'll just say played ball. And oh, The Quiet Man with John Wayne, yes. And she said that they were very, very close. Yep. But there's a bigger movie that she was in, even bigger than that one. But you know, she had a pretty good career, but she did have some issues. And you know how it is. If you like John, I know what it was. It was John Ford, the director. She and he made all these movies, but they hated each other. And that was tricky. And then one of her co-stars that she starred in these movies hated each other. They played like a romantic lead. So that was terrible. And I don't know. It was Catherine O'Hara. There you go. Thanks. Yeah, Maureen O'Hara is the older one. Like she's probably a couple of decades older than, yes. Let me see. Now I'm gonna have to look. It's gonna drive me crazy. But she was in. Oh, okay. She was in Miracle on 34th Street. Thank you. Okay, good. That was the big movie. Then that was it. Yep. Yeah, and you know, she beautiful red hair. She was very spunky, you know, which was cool. And but anyway, she just passed away not long ago. She was in her 90s. She was like 96 or 99. She passed away maybe 3 or 4 years ago or 5 years within the last 5 years. But she was like 100 years old, almost 100 years old when she passed. And but that was the big movie. Yeah, Miracle on 34th Street. There we go. Thank you. But anyway, she was from Dublin. And that's the long convoluted way of getting back to Eddie, because Eddie's in Dublin. And I didn't know. I mean, I knew she was Irish, but I didn't know she was from Dublin, which is very, you know, really, really puts her, you know, in Eddie Gannon land. Yes. Yes. And she was in several, John Wayne movies, and they were close friends, and that's what this documentary said, because they're both kind of, you know, fiery people, which is cool. Yeah. But I don't know. Like I said, you know, when you hear these horror stories about Hollywood, I don't know how anybody makes it out of there in one piece, you know, because it's a tough place to work. I mean, I think life in general is tough, but like Hollywood is definitely okay. Brenda Fricker. But you know, Maureen O'Hara just had this awesome hair. Like for me, I was just fascinated by her hair. But then when I saw the story, I went, oh wow. I didn't know she had gone through all that. 2015. There we go. Yeah. But just recently. I mean, to me, that's pretty recent. Yeah. Yep. And Brenda Fricker. Now I got to see who that is, Eddie. I don't know. Yes. Yep. And that's same here. She's pretty feisty. Yep. I loved it. But yeah, her story was interesting. But apparently she was she was wealthy and became an actress. And I don't think her family liked the fact that she became an actress. And that's tough. Yeah. See, my family was you know, we didn't have a whole lot, but that was okay. But I didn't have that pressure of having to live up to, you know, somebody else's high expectations of what you do. You know what I mean? Because like rich people live a whole different life. At least the ones that I know, they live a whole completely different life than like what I left. And it's true, the expectations are really good. But she's an amazing actress. Ah, okay. I have to check her out. Yeah. But like I said, when they mentioned Dublin, I was thinking about you, Eddie. So that's cool. And also like I said, I've been going back and sort of editing some of my videos, my live streams. And you know, I have a little bit of music of you and I have a little bit of music of Drizzle. So, you know, I was just thinking about you guys. So the fact that you came in is pretty cool. Because like your ears must have been burning. Yes. So I have that one where you guys came in and Christine was around and she was just kind of fangirling you guys, which was funny. And I just went, oh my gosh, this is so cute. So I don't know. But I'll probably send her a copy, you know, someday. And hopefully she'll enjoy it. Yeah. Yeah. She really had a blast meeting you guys and hanging out and, you know, I think it was good. Good. She loved it. Yeah. Yeah, we miss her. Yeah, we really do. Yeah. But like I said, I reach out to her periodically and I just go, hey, and you know, just say, hey, we're thinking about you. So I'll do that again. Because I was thinking about, reaching out to her. And then I ran into this, footage that I had of her and I went, oh man, this is so good. Um, the last time I talked to her, she was doing pretty well. Yeah. And but it's been probably a month. Like I want to say I was talking to her in no, maybe it's 2 months now. It was it was in January sometime, like kind of toward the end of January. So I got to figure out. So what I'm doing is this is just a washcloth. And I'm just knitting this washcloth. Put it a little closer there. And I'm just sort of resting my hands for Saturday because I've been doing a lot of crochet. So crochet can be a little bit much, but that's what I'm doing. But yeah, so hopefully Christina's okay, but I'll check on her. Yeah. Yep. But like I said, I've been sort of like reflecting, on a lot of stuff. Because like I said, I'm at my thank you. I'm at my 2-year anniversary on YouTube. And I said, I was thinking it was only 1. No, it's 2. And I just went, oh no, it's been 2 years. So I'm really like losing my time. So this is the cotton. And it comes on this cone like that. And, if you make a lot of washcloths, people buy these. I don't go through these fast enough. But I acquired this from another lady that was cleaning out her, her stash. Oh, thank you so much. Yeah, it's weird, because my husband said something like, oh, yeah, you are, yeah, it's 2 years. And I went, what? I'm like, no, it's not. No, I started in 2022. So that's scary. But thank you so much, Gunline. Yeah. I started in 2022 and I was lucky. I got monetized like on December 31st, 2022. Yes. Oh, you are? See, I am not on TikTok. I'm scared. Because I've heard horror stories of TikTok. Yeah. Oh, that's exciting. And thank you. Oh, here we go. Yep. There we go. Thank you so much. Yeah, time flies. It is interesting. Oh, there it is. I think this is it. Hold on. What does that say? Yes. So this is my 2-year anniversary. Yes. I think Nightbot heard me. Oh my God. That's the day. Yeah, that's it. But I think I started, I think my first video, I started it around Valentine's Day and it took me like a minute to get it done. And, but that's it. Yeah, Nightbot, I guess when I said that, it heard me. What? I put that in there just randomly. Yeah, I said, let me see if I remember that. Yep. Oh, the horror stories are true. Nice, Eddie. And thanks, Felicia. Yes, and time flies. That is hilarious. Yes. That's great. Yeah, but I think I got monetized. It took me like 9 months or 8 months, which was weird because I didn't think it was going to happen. But and then it takes a minute. Yeah, then it takes a minute to kind of get stuff rolling. Yeah. And then TikTok is under review, something about being yeah, that is true. But I heard somewhere, and I don't know if it's true, but they were saying that they were data mining people's phones and computers. And I don't know if that's true, but they were saying that they don't do that, but I don't know. Like, what is the truth? Do they data mine? Because that's the biggest thing for me. Not that I don't have anything to hide. It's just like I just don't need people all up in there, But it's hard, like when you're online. I mean, that's kind of I know you're opening yourself up to certain things, but the fact that they were saying that they were looking at your contacts and other stuff like that, I thought that's a little bit much. I'm going to leave it alone. Yeah. But TikTok's cool. Now, when is the thing, Eddie? When is the competition? I'll have to see if I can get in there and clip it so I can watch. But I want to be sort of under under the radar. Yeah. But interesting. Yeah, they said it's under review, and I'm just like, okay. But did you ever notice, like, it's just so popular? Oh, you did 70. Everyone data mine. That's true. They do. But the way they were doing it got me a little concerned. Just a little bit. Suzanne's baking. So 75 oatmeal raisin cookies. All right. Let me put my shoes on. I'm gonna go over there and get some. Yes. Oh, okay. So Eddie's saying he sells crafts and dolls. Yeah, they have to get rid of the company soundbite for American content creators, though. Oh, it's on Friday. Okay. All right. I'll have to somehow get in there because I've been teetering about TikTok. I don't know. Yeah, yeah, it's hard. Well, good luck, Eddie. Do you know what you're gonna sing, or is that a surprise? No, you don't have to tell me. It's a surprise. I'm sure. Oh, that's exciting. Yes. Because I think I have some footage of you singing Purple Rain. I forget the other song you were singing. Purple Rain, which was cool. But yeah, I think I have a lot of you singing. But that's cool. That's exciting. Now, is anyone sponsoring Bradley Cooper? Wait a minute. Oh, it's on Friday. Bradley Cooper, LOL. Let me see. I'm thinking about going back to Insta. Facebook is out for sure. Oh yeah. I can't believe. Well, yeah, Facebook is interesting. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what happened. Yeah, Instagram I think is pretty cool. Like a lot of people sort of there are a lot of creative people on Instagram, I think. More so than although that's not true. I don't know. I just feel like Instagram is a little like I see the creativity people are really working it, over there versus like Facebook. Yo, you're considering TikTok? Okay, FR Humphrey. Oh, your son. Okay. And then Insta is Facebook. I know. Well, it wasn't before. I know. It's funny how they always take over stuff. And yeah. No more Facebook. Okay, so then yeah, your son wants you to do TikTok. Yeah. And I notice TikTok seems to be pretty the people I notice that are on there are not as well there's just like some weird like to me the weird dancing is kind of I don't know. I'm not a fan of the weird dancing. Um but I guess young kids are into that. But you can post to one. Oh, it goes on both. Yeah, you can do that. That's true. Facebook and Insta. Yep. What is FLO? Let me see. Gotta run. Oh, Gunline. Look forward to Saturday. Oh, you have a blessed day. Thank you, Gunline. We'll see you soon. Oh, you had to block someone because they were trying to. Oh, that's the thing with Instagram. Thank you, Eddie. Yeah, they do scam. A lot of people are always trying to sell you something on there. And so that's the only thing I don't like about Instagram. Yep. Yep. What is FLO? I don't know. Let me see. What were we talking about? You got to remind me, Isella. I can't remember what we were talking about. Oh, okay. No. Insta's okay, but they do always try to sell you. So you get these, these people that are YouTube. Oh my goodness, what do you call these people? Like Fiverr, people that work for Fiverr and things like that. They're always trying to, do SEO on your channel. So they're like, your last video sucks. Only 2 people saw it. I can make it better for you. And you're just like, yeah, okay. No, thank you. Because I don't know who you are. So like if you're smart, you'll do that. And there's, Lydia just popped in. Hey. So no, think about it. I'm telling you, there's a lot of crocheters on there and knitters for sure. And people who cook and bake and things like that. Like Instagram is definitely, I think it's more interesting in terms of creativity because there's just a lot of stuff going on there. But anyway, hey, Lydia, welcome in. And I've never had a Twitter, TikTok. You want your MySpace back? I don't think I ever got on there. I made an account and then it died like instantly. As soon as I went on there, it was like, boop, gone. Yeah, choosing social media platforms depends on your motives for sharing. Yes, that's for sure. Traders, yes. And you want your background song in top 8. Oh, wow. Okay. Yeah, so the whole thing is, but like I said, I just go on Instagram just to see what people are doing. Like a lot of people, like TikTok and those dances, I don't know. I just think they're garbage. And I'd rather not watch that. But Instagram, like I said, I see a lot of cool crocheters. I see a lot of cool knitters. I see people just, doing all kinds of stuff. Yeah, MySpace was good. And there was some little bit of music on there, right? Yeah, that's the one thing I think I went on there for, was for the music. Yeah, there we go. Yes. Yes. Oh, and then he also, I just like to share and I like the likes and comments. I don't think I'll ever want to get monetized. So I'll give you both sides of that, in my opinion. So monetization is good so that you're not getting zero. You know what I mean? And just from that standpoint, it's good to get just a little something something to keep you going. So that's good. But really, the people that are doing really well with monetization are those really big channels, or if you're popular. So this is the thing that's really interesting about YouTube now. In the old days, you had to have huge numbers of subscribers to really get money flowing, But now, you can have less subscribers, but if you're popular, you can get more money. So it's very interesting now. Like, it's a little bit different than it was, like even a year, like when I started in 2022. So there are people that have, 500 subscribers, but they're killing it with the memberships. And that's really what puts people over. Or super chats, if people like what you do. So I've seen some channels where people are giving them $50, $100 just like that. I mean, you don't get 50, but to me, that if you're getting, super chats every day, every other day, every few times a week, that can really keep you going. So for all that work, you get a little something out of it, because it is work, Um, so that's the way I think about it. If you have, if you're doing all this work, you should get a little something out of it. Now, can you get more? Yeah, you can do. A lot of people do the merch and all that stuff. I mean, that's not my way, but that's a way. And there's people that are making a lot of money on merch. So, there it is. Now, the people that crochet and knit can sell their stuff. And like Instagram is a good way to get like free advertising, and Facebook too. You can put all that stuff on those platforms, and people can see that and can contact you. Or you can do the usual sales sites. You can do that. But well, yeah. So that's I understand, Isella. Yeah, me popular. I don't see that. My personality doesn't allow it. I'm okay with it. You're happy. Yeah, no, and that's. But you never know. See, the thing is, you never know if you find your following, and that's like the whole process. You just never know. Like, you might find your people. Yeah. Oh, you got to do exclamation point weather, Suzanne. I forgot. I keep meaning to take that. Let me see if I can fix it. I'm gonna do it right now. Nightbot. Yeah, that weather. Let's see. Let's try this one. Yeah, we'll do that. Yeah, I'm gonna fix that. Commands. All right, here we go. Yeah, I'm gonna fix that weather. I'm gonna get rid of that exclamation point. Let's see. You'll edit. Yeah, I've been meaning to do that, so you reminded me. I'm just gonna put. So you can just type in a minute. You'll be able to type weather in a minute, and then space, and then your place where you want it. Okay. So hopefully that'll work. Let's see if it works. Yeah, I wanted to take that exclamation point out. It's a pain in the tushy. But anyway, there's hers. She's in New Jersey. So you're 39 degrees Fahrenheit. Yes. And the wind is blowing from the west-northwest at 18 miles per hour. The current humidity is 39. And 30, okay. So 30, I'm sorry. So your humidity is 39 and your temperature is 39. And big court news in Florida and California right now. Uh-oh. Yes. Oh, wait, hold on. And then Drizzle said, did anybody, hold on, just switch to Shorts View? Oh. Oh, so right now it's been there. It's been that for a while. And let's see, F.R. Humphrey, something is better than nothing. So that's my point. Thank you. You said that more eloquently than I did. Yeah. So I've said, if you're going to do the work, then you should get a little compensation just to make it worth a while. Yeah. Yeah. So what's going on in California, Eddie? You can tell us what's happening. Yeah, and they are playing around. Like, YouTube is definitely evolving, and they're trying different things. And I think like TikTok and some of those other platforms have gotten them, rethinking shorts, and that's why shorts. So Felicia, I just took the exclamation point away, so you can just type weather. But it worked. Oh, good. Yeah, there it is. Okay. Yeah, I just figured I'll just get rid of the exclamation point to make it a little easier. Yeah, because weather is a long word, right? Yeah, 2, 4, 6, 8 letters. That's too long. But that's the command. All right, so I fixed it for you. Yep. So Montgomery, you're 45. See, that's chilly, right? For you guys. 6 mile per hour wind at northeast. Current humidity 41%. All right. Yeah, I don't know what's going on here, but like it's been so. It was cold yesterday, and our wind was really bad. I mean, everything was just blowing. So my husband and I were trying to do a little planting, and um, yeah, that didn't happen yesterday because all the pots and stuff were blowing around. It was bad. So we're gonna have to wait probably till the weekend. And I'm hoping that at least the wind will stop because we've had high winds probably for 3 or 4 days in a row. Yep. And cover on the lawnmower, everything's blowing. It's bad. Well, see, that's the thing, right? So the question is, I know, no, you're fine, Isella. So she's saying, but then why do anything if you're not getting paid? I will step back if this comment went too far. No, that's a good question. See, these are the questions you have to think about. And that's why a lot of people say they don't want to get monetized because they don't want the pressure. But the thing is, it's a nice goal, just like in anything in life. You set a goal, you see if you reach it, and then it's all good. And it's up to you, if you want to continue with that. But let's see. Not for YouTube. Someone had the up and down in California right in the middle of proceeding. It was wild. Oh, okay. Yeah, California. Always something interesting there. But anyway, so my whole thing, so this is what my whole thought on this, Isella, was to try to get paid. If I'm going to put out the work, I want to get paid. And but the other thing is, okay, you sent me a DM. You're gonna have to dip. This isn't working. Gonna try turning my device. Oh, okay. Also, Drew's device is doing something. Let me see what Drew's got here. So the thing is, I would always say if you can get monetized, then it's not a bad thing, right? But just getting back to what I was going to say before is that channels that have bigger followings, so like those 100,000 and up channels, definitely make. Oh wow! So I'm watching Samoan Watchman. He's in Hawaii. He's on Instagram, and I'm like, oh, it looks like so much fun. It's so pretty, and the wind is really blowing. And he looks like a model. Like wind is blowing through his hair and his daughter's hair. And his son has a lot of hair. Let's see. Yeah, some things are just worth doing. Yes, there you go. Yeah, and that's the way I say. Yep. Some things are. Oh, San Francisco. Oh, okay, Eddie. I got you. Yeah. So anyway, so Fr. Humphrey, that's a good point. Yeah, you like you said, you just want to make sure that you like what you're doing, and so that's my plan on YouTube is to try to stick to what I like doing, and when I don't have fun anymore, then I get out of, then I move on to something else, and that's kind of the deal. Oh, very flattering screenshot. Oh, without going to a new live. Oh, yeah. So maybe your device froze, Drew. That's weird. Okay. Oh, interesting. Yeah, I don't know what happened there. Yeah, that's weird. So, okay, background. Okay, gotcha, Miss Wellness with Frugal Mama. Thank you. And then, yeah, Carol's saying, I feel the same way. I'm going through my comments now, and I just love it. I've made so many amazing friends. There we go on YouTube, and that's what really matters. Yes, and that's for sure. You know what I mean? And so that's the whole positive thing of YouTube. You're meeting nice people, and yes, and then and then when people like your stuff, it's good. I mean, not that it's all about what other people think, but it's good to see if you can find some like-minded people that appreciate what you do, which is cool. I love it. And then if you get a little if you get a little payment on the side, that's good too. And like Frugal Mama like donates, her channel earnings, to charity and things like that. And that's a good thing. Yeah. So, and then for me, I mostly mail people stuff. So my money just kind of comes in and then it goes, when I mail stuff to people. And so tragically, that's the way it goes for me. But yeah. So that's so like I said, just try to have fun and then, keep doing what you do. But only make sure that, if you're not happy, then you have to sort of, question like what are you gonna do? Yep. But yep. And then okay. And then Isella says, I like true FR, I like to talk. I find YouTube fascinating. Yeah, me too. Yep. And then a bit more serious in Florida though. It's about Constitution. Is that what you're saying? About the Constitution. Oh, okay. Ooh. Interesting. All right, we'll have to check that out. But so that's the the evil plan, with my channel is to have a little fun, create, enjoy the creative process, meet people who are like-minded, collaborate a little bit and things like that. And it's been really fun, with like the music aspect of it for me, although I haven't, really done a whole lot of karaoke and stuff. But we've had a blast, doing that in the past, and I've met some good people. Like I never would have met Eddie Gannon. He's in Dublin, Ireland. I'm in Pennsylvania in the U.S. There's no other way we would have met other than through social media. So that's the, okay, very good. All right, check out on. Okay, I'll have to check that out. Interesting. So yeah, so that's what we have today. So. But yep, Carol, I will finish the video. Yeah, I started to run it last night, and I tell you, I've been falling asleep pretty early, but I got up early. It's weird. I slept for like 2 or 3 hours last night, and then I woke up, and then I was up for a while, and I went, oh man. So like I said, I've been the evil plan. Yeah, why is it evil? I don't know. You know how they say in cartoons, my evil plan is to, that thing. That's what I always say. I always say it's an evil plan. But it's not evil. but it is my plan is to, kind of meet up with some, like-minded people and creative people, because I appreciate all that. And the fact that YouTube lets regular people, make videos and things like that is kind of cool, because everybody has a perspective and they have something that they all can offer. Yep. And that's the way I see it. And I like to see what like regular people do instead of the oh, a cunning plan. Yes. Oh yeah, yeah. Oh sure, Lydia. Yeah, I'll give you a buzz in a minute. Yeah, I'm gonna keep. I got like 6 minutes, so I'll do one more row. I'll do one more row. Yep, and I'll catch up with you. But yes, let me hide that comment. There we go. But yeah, that's the plan. And Steve, let's see. Oh, but they end up destroyed or gone in the end. Oh no. No. So I don't want, like I said, I don't want to take over the world or any of that per se. Like a lot of people say, Pinky in the brain, what are we going to do today? And the take over the world. And in some ways, I mean, I do want to do that, but I just want to at least like share the love of crochet and knitting and keep it going, because like I said, for a while there, it seems like at various points in my life, it's been popular and not popular. And so the fact that people are starting to get back to it is good. You know what I mean? And like you said, it's been kind like anything in life. It goes in waves, peaks and valleys. And, people seem to be, going for it right now. I mean, if you look at the crochet community, there's so many, right? And, but that's okay. You know what I mean? But the whole thing is, I think, like I said, getting back is just sharing what you're making, and then getting feedback from people and then getting inspiration from people and things like that. So I think that's the coolest part of YouTube. And it's been great. It's been a great process. And, I've really learned a lot, really like about myself. And I never thought I would ever do it, But for me, it's been fun and it's been educational. And I've learned a lot about filmmaking and editing and all that stuff. A little bit more about marketing and things like that. And selling, really, and that's a thing I try not to spend a whole lot of time selling, because I don't, I feel like the thing that you have to realize with YouTube, either they love you or they don't. And it's kind of, I don't know if there's like a middle ground with that, but but it can be a nice little, like for me, it's like a side hustle for sure. And it's not a huge side hustle, but it's there. But like I said, I just like making videos, and I see some cool stuff, and I just sort of appreciate the beauty in and nature and just, creativity. And so, like another example of something that I look at, and I made a video, but I haven't put it out yet. But I've been looking at like jewelry and things like that too. And I've seen some really beautiful stuff kind of in my travels and things like that. And I said, boy, I wouldn't mind, learning how to like, cut jewels. Like my husband was watching somebody doing lapidaries where they were cutting citrine and amethyst and things like that. And I thought, well, that's really cool. But that's more tools, which I don't know if I'm ready for all that. But that's the thing that people have, like my husband's been sort of watching that and construction dudes, people who build stuff. And then he watches a lot of the people that refurbish toys or people who buy toys. There's a lot of guys that go out and they just buy action figures, which is weird but interesting. And so I've just been watching just like a lot of really unusual and unusual stuff. And then also I think yesterday we were watching tiny homes, and there are a few companies that are using YouTube to pretty much advertise their tiny homes. And that's kind of like that's a pretty hot, I don't know how hot it is, but it seems like it's the thing of the moment. People are moving into these tiny homes. And like I said, there's two companies where they were just showing like how they put together the tiny homes, and how they stack up the rooms and put the appliances in. It was kind of interesting because they're small. Like some of them are like 300 square feet, which is very, very small. I don't know how you squeeze your life into 300 square feet, when you're talking about a kitchen and a bathroom and the whole thing. But there are people that are doing that. So I think it's really interesting. But that's some of the things that I've learned on YouTube. And, a little bit of like, knitting and crochet, just in terms of like patterns and stuff like that. Like you see a lot of that there, which I think is cool. But anyway, one last view. So this is the washcloth. So I'm doing this in stockinette stitch. And you're knitting the front, purl in the back. Yep. So that's the stockinette stitch. So if you guys ever get into knitting's great for wearables. Oh yes, I got you. Yes, you're absolutely right, Nifty. And in fact, this particular company was talking about how they were removing lofts from these tiny homes. And because I thought about that, yes, people who are not, who are not mobile, or or having trouble with mobility. Yeah, that's tricky. And that's the thing that I thought about, because like we have a Bud Files. Good to see you. Okay, so Isella says her house was 900 square feet with 2 adults and 23 kids. Yeah, I lived in like a 1,000 square foot house. Yeah, we had 6 people. Yeah, that's a lot. We were on top of each other for sure. And that's why, when I said, when I can move out here, I'm not going to live on top of people. And so our house is bigger than that. Yeah. So we totally, when we were like, nope, space is good. Yeah, 3 kids. No, I know what you meant though. But yeah, it's like a lot of people in a small space. It's tough. And then let's see, Lydia's saying hi to Nifty. Yes. Oh, but the thing that I was going to say about the tiny homes, we have a Cabela's near us, right? And when Cabela's came in, they had a little tiny home that they were selling, and I wish I had bought it. I'm kicking myself. We didn't have the money at the time because we had just moved. You know what I mean? When when you buy a house, it's expensive, so you're broke like after it's done. And the thing that was crazy was they had this little. It was sort of like a log cabin. It looked like a log cabin. It was a wooden little tiny home, and I don't remember how many square feet. They had a big one and a little one, but we climbed inside of this one, and they had a bedroom on the first floor, and they had a bedroom on this loft. And I climbed up in the loft, and that climb was, I mean, it was steep. It was a real steep ladder, 45-degree ladder. And I thought, wow, if you have any kind of health issues, this is not good. But they had a bed on the top in this loft, and then a little toilet kind of in the corner. And I said, oh my gosh, this is adorable. But like, I cannot imagine climbing this loft every day. And I remember thinking that. And I think at the time that we were looking at, the house was only $20,000. It was small. I don't remember the square footage, but it was really cute. And I thought that would be kind of cool to buy one and stick it on the corner of our property, but we never did it. But I thought it was a good idea. But now I don't even know if that company even still exists that was making that, because that was right before the pandemic. Like, it had to have been around 2013, 14, somewhere in there. But I don't even think they have those houses anymore. But it was cute. And that was kind of the beginning of, in my mind, of seeing those little tiny houses. And I thought that would be like a cool in-law suite to stick on, stick on the edge of your property. So like if people wanted to come over, they could have their own little private space, and, and they just wheel that little house over. And then, you can have one of those fancy toilets that you don't need a septic and all that. Yeah. So anyway, thinking about it, but that never happened. Yes. Okay. You don't, wait a minute. Oh, you can just say Lydia. Yeah. Let me see. Oh, I see. Yeah. Lydia's just saying, you can just call her Lydia. Okay. To Nifty. I got it. Yes. Got it. Yeah. So anyway, so just, some things that I've learned kind of along the way that are interesting. But anyway, I'm going to shut it down. I can't believe I've been on for 2 hours. My husband's going to kill me. But thank you guys so much for coming in. And this kind of went down the road. But anyway, thanks so much for coming in, Eddie. Good to see you. And, we'll chat soon. Yeah, just I want to check in with you after Friday. So wish Eddie good luck on TikTok. He's going to be doing a music competition. And I'm very excited for you. So, all right. Thank you, Nifty. Yes. Oh, and thanks so much for coming. Yeah, this is random. I know I'm sort of clashing with some other live streams. I don't mean to, but this is the only time I have this morning. So you know how that goes. Yeah. But thank you so much. It's been pretty awesome. Yeah. Good luck, Eddie. Yes. All right. And then I'll play some Drew as I leave. This is funny. Drew is so funny. I love Drew so much. He's been a good friend too. All right. So here's some Drew. So thank you guys so much for coming. And there we go. Will it play? All right. There we go. So check out Drizzle Stank. Let me see if I can put him in here. He dropped his link, so check him out.